I've decided to not eat donuts
Really? Not eat donuts?
for 20 days.
They're kind of like a big weakness for you. I'm proud of you, Sam. So what are you eating?
I'm on a healthy, steady diet of
Oh yeah, here it is.
donut holes.
You said you haven't eaten a donut for 20 days.
I haven't. I've eaten donut holes.
This is all you've been eating for 20 days?
I'm showing honor to others by eating just the holes so everyone else can have the whole donut around them.
Oh, brother.
I have never seen pipes burst like that before. We're gonna have to fix all this damage ourselves.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
I'm glad to see you got the water shut off.
Too bad Uncle Harold is gone with all this mess happen.
I think we have a surprise for Uncle Harold. It's a check for $2,000. He did some work for the Petersons on their back deck.
This seems like way too much money for the amount of work he did on that deck. They must have added a zero by mistake.
What are we going to do with it?
Well,
The right thing to do would be to...
I know why. The mall is having this huge blowout sale.
The Technotronic Superstore is having a sale too.
I have heard enough.
If I give you the signal, you take him out at the knees and I'll grab that check.
Got it.
I don't want to begin a habit of doing the wrong thing.
Curtis! Curtis!
No!
Now, you both know that check was a mistake, don't you? And you both got caught up in the excitement of spending all that extra money, didn't you? And I want to honor you guys now by doing the right thing and calling a plumber to fix this mess.
Right after King Darius became the king of Babylon, he decided to appoint 120 chief administrators throughout the kingdom. And he put 3 officers in charge. One of the main officers was Daniel. And because of his extraordinary spirit, Daniel soon started to rise above the other officers. The other officers knew they weren't going to find any fault in Daniel unless they could come up with a way to use his faith in God against him. They said, all of your trusted officers and administrators think that it would be a good idea if the king made a new law, that if anyone prayed to any god or person that isn't your majesty, they would be thrown into a pit of lions. When Daniel learned that the document had been signed, he went straight to his house. He knelt down to pray for mercy from his God. And right at that exact moment, the other officers caught him red-handed. Then the officer told the king that Daniel had already broken the new law, and he had to be thrown in a pit of lions. The king said to Daniel, your God, the one you serve so consistently, will rescue you. Then Daniel answered the king, long live the king. My God sent his messenger who shut the lion's mouth. Although it seemed that Daniel was going to be eaten rather than honored, God had another idea. Because Daniel was obedient to God, God honored Daniel and allowed him to impact others around him. The same thing is going to be true for us today.